Hey there, soul shines. Is it recording? I hope so. My name is Michelle, and I'm so excited to have you here. I am inviting you to wake up and live. Wake up and create the life that your soul wants to experience. So today is Monday, and so we're going to talk about manifesting. Manifesting Monday is awesome. And this week, I'm going to be focusing on the human need of I can remember. The human need of variety, and how that human need can play into creation. So let's say that you are manifesting. You're like, I want this thing, and I want it, and I want it, and I want to believe I have it and everything. And you do what they tell you to do, and you aren't getting it. Why aren't you getting it? What happens if your human need, like the most dominant human need for you, is variety, having a sense of variety? One of the issues that I'm having, because variety is kind of high on the list for me, is I'm trying to control this idea that I write every day. I'm creating this set in stone how I'm going to manifest writing these books. And the other day I realized something, partly because of something somebody else said, and partly just because I've been pondering this stuff anyway. It doesn't have to look that way. And for somebody like me who spends so much of the day just, what's next kind of thing, I have some ideas of things that I want to get done. I kind of go with the flow of my day. And so for somebody who wants that flow in their day, that craves that variety and kind of the unknown of like, I wonder what I'm going to do next. For somebody like that, when you are controlling the how, such as writing a certain amount of time every day, you're choking it. You're choking what you want to create. There are people, if your like strongest need is you probably could get away with manifesting such detail as the how of I'm going to write every day. You might be able to get away with that. If you have variety in there as a pretty high thing, you're not going to get away with it, because as you're manifesting, your human need is going, whoa, if I do that, you're going to trap me into this kind of thing, and I want to keep myself safe because of the human need of variety is really important to me. So you're going to trap me here, and I don't want to be trapped here. So let's just come over here to where if I don't get that, then I don't have to be trapped. Okay, so that's one of the things that can happen. So when you're manifesting, they talk about this all the time. Focus on the thing that you want to create, not how you created it. So if you wanted to have a specific amount of money, don't tell the universe how you want to make that money. Don't lock it into one solution, because it may be that the universe has lots of ideas of how you can do it. Be open to the possibility that it could be gifted to you. Like, you want to create $5,000 every week. Maybe if you are open to the possibility, you have somebody that gifts you $5,000 every week just because they think you're so awesome. It's maybe not probable, but it could happen, especially if you're open to the possibility. So keep the possibilities open. Just focus on, this is what I want. When I realized this, I was like, oh, so writing my book, I know, well, I have multiple books, but it's like, I know I have this book that I want to have written, and like just the panic of having to write every day wasn't working for me. When I stepped back, I had other possibilities of how I can do it. For one, if I spend a couple of days a month or, every other week or something like that, and I just go somewhere like to the library and it's like I'm going to work and I'm going to go write for a couple of days and just spend those days writing, I will get so much written. I could like finish the books in a weekend. I could write that much in a weekend. If I create a space where I'm going somewhere else to do it, which also takes care of the need of variety because I'm getting a new environment to do my writing in. I spend so much time at home. It's good for me to have something to get out for, right? So when I opened up and I realized, okay, I don't need to focus on writing every day. I just know that these are the things that I want. I want to put out a weekly blog. Well, 2 blogs, one for my author page, which is up and running, and I've just sent out my second blog post today, and I have 2 in the queue. I have my Soul Shine live blog that it doesn't have anything up ahead, but I totally intend to finish or to write my post for next week. There's nothing that says that I have to sit down and write every day. My goal is to have these posts out every day. And so when I get to that space, and if I'm writing Sunday night, I'm writing Sunday night, but most likely I'm usually at least a week ahead. And when I allow myself to just write when I feel like writing, that's what happens for me. I do get my posts. When I sat down to write my first blog post for my author page, which is, what is it? Is it Author Mickey Ann? Author Mickey? I can't remember the blog link right now. It's a WordPress.com. But when I allowed myself to sit down and write that one blog post, 4 came out. And I thought, that's pretty cool. I'm like ahead of schedule. And that's what happens for me. When I just set the intention, I'm writing a weekly blog. I'm posting videos on these days a week. I'm posting, I have this book to write, and stop focusing on, I have to do something. I'm on it every single day. Because I have this need for variety, it's really important that I don't hold on to the details and that I just focus on what it is I want, how I feel when I have that, and the beliefs that I need to have in order to have that. And so those are the things that I include in my Soul Proclamation recordings, is what it is that I have, how I feel now that I have that, and what beliefs I have in order to have that. So it's pretty awesome and it's pretty powerful. Now, here's the other thing if you need variety. You may find that you enjoy a vision board, but that you get bored with it. If you start getting bored, you can ask yourself some questions because you don't want to get bored, right? So, is it time to take something off for a little while and put something new? Is it time to rearrange it so it looks different? Does it need to be in a different place for a while? Maybe you need to move it to a different wall. Those are some things that you can address your human need of variety by giving yourself variety in your manifesting. Now, maybe you're somebody who likes to listen to recordings. Maybe have it set up where you have a couple of them, where you're manifesting the same thing in your recording, but maybe you have different music, so that you're changing it up and offering some variety, which gets your soul going, yes, some variety. So bringing in the variety. Now, I am sure there are other things that play into variety and manifesting, but these are a couple of the things that I thought of and wanted to share with you. So what can you do to add some variety to your manifesting? Can you fancy up your vision board or move it around, or maybe change where you're doing your exercise, manifesting exercise, move it around, add some momentum to it. Change up the music in the background as you're doing your manifesting, things like that, to add some variety in there. And be careful when you are manifesting that. Take a look at it and ask yourself, does it fulfill what you are manifesting? Will it fulfill your human needs? Will it fulfill the need for variety? Will it fulfill the needs, the other human needs? Or if you get that, will you actually feel squished and squashed and having the opposite of your human needs? So you need to look at those kind of things and then ask yourself how you can tweak it a little bit so you can still get what you want, but in a way that that supports you. So that's my thoughts for today. Super excited to share them with you. Remember, awesome people, to let your soul shine big, bright, live, and beautiful. And be the incredible, amazing you that you were designed to be, and create a life of awesomeness. And I will see you next time. And by the way, hello to whoever it is that's watching.